Okay, so now we're going to refine this pinch pot base. It's kind of lumpy, it's a little irregular. So I'm going to use a needle tool, I'm going to use a paddle, kind of a flexible rib or kidney tool, and a sponge with some water, okay? So the sponge is really good for turning in your hands and kind of scooping and smoothing the interior. Now you want to be careful not to do too much water. Beginners always do too much, so that's one method. You can also start paddling, okay? And what you're doing is you're smoothing that out, getting rid of all those fingerprints, and you're also looking at the contour, making sure that contour is nice and even. Okay, another method for doing that is to dip this tool in water and to hold that and go right up the side like this. Dip that in some water. You can kind of come around like that. You can do the same with this, if this is better for you. And I'm just going to kind of slowly compress that up. Now the needle, I'm going to check to see how my thickness is. So I'm going to run that through until I feel it hit my finger. Pull that out and compare it to the rim, and it's about the same size as the rim. So I might do that on a couple spots to make sure it's even. Okay, and then I'm going to paddle that until it gets nice and smooth. I'm going to get that top nice and level. And then you want to make sure you've got a nice flat rim because we're going to start building coils on top of this to make our pot. All right, so I'll just keep tinkering on this. You want to not rush this step. You want to make sure you do a really good job being as smooth and as refined and as even and as symmetrical as you can, because everything afterwards depends on how good this is.